Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wawa, and I am back with another viewer replay match. This time, it is gonna be a Protoss versus Zerg. We will see Pobbes will be spawning at the bottom left corner of the map, as the blue Protoss opponent is gonna be some guy named in Korean. I have no idea who it is, but he is gonna be spawning at the top left corner of the map as the red Zerg. The map we have right now is Antigua Shipyard. It is a 4-player map. We have one Sonoga Tower in the middle and 2 gold expansions as well. This map is a very good map, but then again, the people who host the tournaments actually change stuff in this map to make it more balanced. Like for example, they do remove the gold expansions in the map. They just make it to like a regular mineral expansion, which is understandable because gold maps are pretty kind, pretty generous to Terran players. But anyways, back to the game. We need to call the Korean player something. Let's try to think of a name. What's a good name for a Korean player? It doesn't even need to be a Korean name. We can call him Bok Choy. What do you guys think? Bok Choy. Bok Choy is not bad. No, that's, I don't know, it's kind of disrespectful. But again, let's call him Allan. Yeah, Allan will be here. He's gonna be facing up against Pobbes, and let's see how Allan will do against Pobbes. Pobbes, if you guys are not aware, I'm pretty sure you guys are not aware of who Pobbes is, and I will give you guys a little bit of briefing about that. Pobbes is actually one of the best Filipino Starcraft 2 players in the Philippines right now in the local scene. He is the top Protoss player as far as I'm aware, and he's been actually pretty consistent. He is a player for Mineski just recently, I believe, maybe a couple months ago. He likes to stay rogue. He didn't have any team for a long time. He was able to compete at a good level, but then again, I guess he figured out that he would need a team if ever he wants to progress a little bit further. He's actually a Grandmaster player in the Southeast Asian server, but I believe in the Korean server, which I believe where this game is happening, he is in the Master League, and we'll see. Maybe we can see some awesome stuff here from both players. And on the other side, we have Allan. Allan is one of those players, or Zerg players in Korea. Those type of players that you don't really see do the normal stuff. As we do see, Allan is at the 20 food supply. Most likely, he should be expanding soon. He is saving up some minerals, so he is gonna be expanding. So nothing really special out of Allan as of this moment. He is just doing the typical Zerg opening stuff right here. Actually, he's opening up with a speedling play because he did go for the spawning pool and extractor first. Not really bad. Actually, highly suggested by a lot of pro players because it's pretty much the safest play to do right now. And let's see how things will go out right now. We do have a couple of units right here for Pobbes. Most likely he will send that to the other side, gonna try to do some harassment with those units, as a lot of Protoss players actually do that. And that's actually one of the reasons why Zerg players have a hard time in Protoss lately, is because Protoss players can easily just send their units to the other opponent's base and just do some harassment, and that's actually gonna force the Zerg player to make a couple of Zerglings, which is not really ideal. As a Zerg player, I would not want to make any more Zerglings, any more than 4 Zerglings in the early stages of the game, because I want to focus my production on drones, just drones, and just continuous production of drones. That's pretty much it. But in the case of against Protoss players, they can just do so much damage in the early stages that you're forced to make a couple of more Zerglings. But again, here we go. We can see a surround right here on the Zergling. The Zergling is gonna go down, but then that's actually gonna lose Allan a couple of Zerglings. Excuse me, the Zelt goes down, and it's gonna cost Allan a couple of Zerglings. But then again, Allan was actually successful of forcing a cancel on the Nexus. Very nice play right there by Allan. And again, he's gonna try to force a cancel here. He might be able to do it, but again, there are a couple of range units right here already for Pobbes for defense. And we'll see if Allan is gonna be making more units. Looks like he is not. He is just maximizing his production capabilities to just drones right now. But indeed, he is still making that mandatory spine crawler, because spine crawlers really are important. It's actually making 2 right now. Interesting play right here. He is so he's not really confident against Protoss players, I guess, That's one of the reasons why maybe he is making a second spine crawler and also making that choke a little bit tighter. I don't think we're gonna see any run by from the Pobbes' base though. Warp gate technology is done right here. And how many gates do we have? We have 2 by the natural, we have a 3rd one, and we have a Stargate right here, ladies and gentlemen. So a Stargate play coming out of the base of Pobbes. Is Allan gonna be aware of this Stargate anytime soon? Let's see. Vision of Allan, nada, nothing at all. No idea what's happening inside the base of Pobbes. Might be bad for Allan. He is gonna get 2 gas right here. All gas are gonna be taken right here by Allan, so he is gonna be transitioning to Infestor play already. Wow, 8-minute mark. We are gonna see Infestors head on. Very early play right here. Very greedy play. Greedy play. Excuse me. From Allan here. Actually not gonna take a 3rd base because usually that's pretty much the usual response of Zerg players, is that you do go for another expansion if ever your base is in 2 base as well. You really need to keep a base ahead, just in case, you know, you just really need to be ahead to even out in terms of macro and such. Let's look at the income tab real quick. We have 52 harvesters against 34 in favor of Allan right now, so he should be okay with his macro. He should be ahead right now. It is now 59 against 59. Both players are still even out in terms of food supply. More Zerglings are popping out right here for Allan, so Allan might push out here very shortly. I'm not really sure what Allan is planning. He does have a ton of spine crawlers. I guess this is pretty much where the point of the game where you do expect a push out from the base of your opponent. It's usually common that you see Protoss players go for a timing, 2-base timing all-in play that actually just hurts. It's really horrible, and maybe that's one of the reasons why Allan tech to early Infestors, a very infestation pit, because Infestors are pretty good, but again I'm not sure how good they are gonna be against these Void Ray. The Void Ray is just gonna do some damage here. Spine Crawler is gonna be forced to run away if ever that Void Ray does focus on it, but again he is gonna focus on the Queen. The Queen's gonna get low on HP right here. He is gonna lose the Queen. Very nice play. And Allan's actually in a lot of trouble. Finally, the Spore Crawler is on the way right now here, and no, he is gonna lose a couple of Overlords here as well. And Aspire's on the way here. We're gonna see a counterattack right here for Allan though. Let's see how much damage that's gonna do here. But then again, the Spore Crawler is not gonna finish here. Oh, Infestor's here right near. Good fungal right there by Allan, but again, one Infestor gets it picked up. But then the Void Ray is so low in HP. The Void Ray goes down. Very nice play by Allan. But still, a 3rd Phoenix just popped out here. Allan missing a fungal growth there, and now he actually lost an Infestor. Wow, Pobbes actually doing a ton of damage here. It is now 84 against 84, gonna force an Overlord to die here again. Allan not really able to do anything at all to counter that. This is what we say about information, getting your proper intel against your opponent. He had no idea that this was coming. He didn't sacrifice any Overlords and such. He was already in a lot of trouble even before the Stargate happened, or when the Stargate happened, excuse me. Let's look at the unit tab. We have 5 Phoenixes on the field. Let's just gonna follow the Phoenixes right now here. Oh no, another Infestor is gonna get picked up right there. Oh, Infestor turrets have been pooped out, but again, oh, the Infestor actually survived there. Interesting stuff right there. Surprised that Allan was able to save the Infestor and those Phoenixes was not able to focus fire on it till it dies. But again, I believe the deed is done already. It is now 48 against 54. Pobbes actually doing so much damage in terms of economy. He was ahead a while ago by 10 drones, and now he is behind by 8. Scary stuff right there. Pobbes right now needs to be careful though, because Allan is gonna try to do some damage of his own. Those infested Terrans are just moving their way towards the base of Pobbes. Will he be able to defend against this push out? We do have the Colossus on the way right now. Thermalance is on the way as well. Misplaced Force Field right there. And here we go. Oh, good play right there, trapping some of the Zerglings on the ramp. He's gonna be able to focus fire on all those Zerglings. Very nice. But they're gonna follow good landing by those Infestors, very nice. Another phone code landing on all of those Infestors. Infestors are being pooped out right now here. And now all those sentries need to run away before they get focused right here. Very nice way. They are going to be able to run away. More forces are landed right there as well. Pobbes was able to save all of these sentries, most of these sentries. And more forces are going down, just waiting for the timer to run out on those infested Saren. Very good defense right there by Pobbes, actually, not allowing Allan to set up because he was able to trap most of the Zerglings of Allan on the high ground by his third base, and they were not able to tank some damage for the infestors of Allan. So he had to micro his way around, do a little bit more wiggle and jiggle to prove it to be effective. But Allan actually very unlucky that he did not land another crucial fungal growth. It looks like there's a little bit of smart play right here again by our Zerg player, planting down a Zergling right there by the third base. It's always good to do that because those few seconds that you delay your opponent's base is really crucial, especially in a very high level matchup. I wouldn't really call this game a really high level matchup, like way up there, like pro level MC MVP class style of matchup. This is pretty much where most of the players dedicated enough to play are at, which is the pretty much a Master League play. And here we go. Oh no, the Phoenixes are gonna get focused right there. Good fungal right there by Allan. Gonna pick up all of those Phoenixes. And now the death ball collision right here for Pobbes. Gonna move out right now. Good fungal right there by Allan. But again, he is gonna lose so many of his units right here. All of those ground units of Allan are gone. Zealots are the only thing remaining here, and now finally the Starks coming here. But again, one Colossus goes down. Allan was able to take down one of the Colossus, and Pobbes actually in the back, but I believe it is now 107 against 111. Even though Pobbes is in the lead, he is behind with one base. Hasn't still figured out that there is a Zergling here. Rejects the fact that he is down by an observer. Actually, he needs to make an observer. Needs to make more observer, I believe. Let's look at the units have. Does he even have one? He doesn't even have one observer on the field. That's actually a very scary play right there by Pobbes. You always, I don't know, I'm not really gonna be teaching him because he is much better than me in terms of playstyle. But yeah, he should make observers. As look at this, Allan right now taking out a couple of probes and stopping mining right here on Pobbes' main base. Very nice play right here by Allan. Allan actually just doing his best to keep the army of Pobbes inside his base and not allowing it to move out, because once that army moves out, it is gonna be pretty bad for him. He needs to do some damage. He needs to move out, do more damage, do more harassment with those mutalisks. I know it's gonna be pretty hard, but then again, it has to be done. He's not even making any corruptors to counter these colossuses. I don't know what you call it. But yeah, he's trying to just spread down his creep and maybe try to go for a fourth base by the gold base. It's gonna be pretty risky, but it looks like he's gonna decide to just get the base by the 12 o'clock expansion, which is actually a very good job. Very smart idea. And here go more Mutas harassment right here. How much damage is he gonna be able to do? Not that much. I believe he was able to take down a building. Maybe it's a photon cannon, maybe it's a gateway. Wasn't really able to catch that. But I'm surprised that Allan tech switched to Muta Link play, because we did see that he opened up with Link Infestor play, and I guess he didn't really like that opening play, and now is pretty much comfortable with just Muta harassment right here for now, which is actually not bad as well, because that is indeed gonna give you ground control or air control at least, and gonna give you map control basically, and they actually does do a lot of damage. These are gonna try to take down those rocks. That's gonna allow him easier access to his newly found base, but it's gonna take him a while. More mills are popping in here right now. We do have Hive Tech on the way. That's actually gonna help him out a lot. Most likely we will see some Broodlords in action here very shortly. Blink is on the way as well for Pobbes here. We do have upgrades level 2 for our Protoss player. Let's look at the Zerg player though. How much upgrades does he have right now? He has 1 in armor, 1 actually in melee and in armor. Does he have upgrades for his mutas? Let's do check. We do have 2 attack upgrade actually for these mutalisks. So these actually are doing a ton of damage already and forcing all of the probes to leave the natural expansion. But again, those zerglings got roasted. They were not able to do any damage at all. Very nice player there by Allan, or by Pobbes, excuse me. But Allan just continues harassment right here. Look at that, so much damage being dealt by those mutalisks. Very nice play. Another expansion being taken right here by Allan. Now is he pretty much gonna be a little bit ballsy here, and actually he could, because he does have good amount of map control. And look at that, so many spine crawlers in the middle of the map. Very good play actually. Very good decision. You always want to make those spine crawlers just in case there's gonna be a little bit of base race, or yeah, base race, etc. But it's not really going to be happening anytime soon, as we do see these two zealots pounding away on these rocks. They don't really like these rocks, and they want it down. They want it now. Finally, Allan discovers it. But look at all of those mutalisks. Look at that. They're just doing so much damage. Right? They're going to focus on the Robo Bay right now. The Robo Bay is indeed going to go down. Very nice play. But we do see text switch right here. Actually, from Pobbes' base, he is starting to make some High Templars. He is going to research Sidestorm as well. And Blink's actually done for all those targets. Look at that. There's just so many mutalisks right here on the field right now. Those targets can't even compare. Can't even handle these mutalisks. And they can just easily run amok inside the base. Pobbes right now just have base control right here. He needs to be careful though, because there are High Templars on the field right now. They are charging up right now, and the Sidestorm is almost done right here. And here we go. The Sidestorm is gonna be done soon. We should see some Sidestorms here very shortly. Boom! Good hits on those Sidestorms. Oh no! Look at that! So much damage being dealt to those mutalisks. Those mutalisks are in the red, in the orange, in the yellow. And now it is time for Allan to run away. He needs to be careful with those mutalisks. He doesn't want to lose all of those. Let's look at the mutalisks count right now. Look at that. There was actually 2 pages full in this tab right here of mutalisks a while ago, and now it is down to only 1 tab. I believe it is around 21, or yeah, 21, right? No, 20. Excuse me. 20 mutalisks on the field. Needs to be careful again, risking it all. Gonna try to kill off as many buildings as possible here. He is gonna be able to take on a Robo Bay again. Very nice play. We do have Broodlords slowly but surely popping out of the field right now here. Needs to research your armor upgrade if he wants to keep these Broodlords as much effective as he can. But yeah, Allan looks like he is actually doing quite well in this game, I have to say. We do see a ton of zealots here charging to the third phase of Allan right now. He is going to be in a lot of trouble if he doesn't have anything to defend with this. There is no High Templars on the field. The Broodlords are not being revealed yet, so he might just go for a sacrifice here with this base. We'll see in just a second what is he going to decide on. Those Colossus are actually doing their best to snipe off some of those spine crawlers on the low ground, and finally the mutalisks are coming here, trying to do some damage, but looks like they are not. Oh, look at that, sniping off a good amount of those High Templars. Very nice play. A Sidestorm landing there again, taking out a couple of those mutalisks. Wow, intense game so far here for both of these guys. Very intense players here, and I don't even know who's gonna be able to win right now. Pobbes is still in 3 base. Allan now is in 4, excuse me, as he did lose his 3rd natural base. He is gonna go for another expansion here by the 4 o'clock position, and let's see how long he's gonna be able to keep that under wraps. Oh no, here we go, another harassment play right here again by Allan. Oh no, good blink right there. Pobbes was able to do a ton of damage against all those mutalisks. Oh, damn, Allan really needs to be careful with his mutalisks. They're really not HP, but again, this is, I believe, the point of the game where mutalisks aren't really the thing you want to stick up on, and you just want to, how do you say that? You just want to do more damage. You just want those Broodlords out on the field, and less indeed more mutalisks just dying over and over again, not even making any more mutalisks. He is just continuously producing those Broodlords. We do have 6 Broodlords on the field. We do have Infestors as well, 2 Infestors and 4 Corruptors. But again, here we go. Pobbes is gonna attack another one of Allan's base, but again, there's just so many spine crawlers on the field for Allan. He doesn't want anything to touch that base. No, not at all. And now spine crawlers again starting to pop out here. Let's look at the income tab again here. There's only 52 harvesters here for Allan against the 64 of Pobbes, but again, Pobbes is still trapped in 3 base, finally getting this gold base, but again, he is just about to start mining from that. So it's gonna be a while before it gets that fully saturated here. as we do have Zealot Charge on the way right here. This might be a good upgrade at this point because Zealot Charge actually gonna do some damage to those infestors. But again, here we go, the engagement is gonna happen in the middle. Allan, does he have enough? Good feedback right there, feedbacking a good amount of those infestors. But again, there's still a good amount of infestors on the field that has a ton of energy. There is no Fungal Growth landing right there. Finally, Fungal Growth starting to land on a good size from there. Again, top of those rulers. But again, there might not be enough rulers for everything to go down. Not enough feedbacks there, or not enough Fungal Growths there as well for Allan. Allan's in a lot of trouble. He is not making anything at all right now. This is looking pretty bad right now for Allan. He is in a very, very big deficit. It is now 152 against 101. Zergling's gonna try to do some damage here. I'm not sure how much they're gonna be able to do, but then again, there were just so many expensive units going down right there for Allan. Where were the corruptors? Where were the things that's supposed to kill the Colossus? They were nowhere to be found. There's still 2 Colossus here fully with full HP. Look at that one Colossus right there with 44 kills. He is now ranked Executor. Let's see how much kills these high steppers have. Nothing really special. We do have one stalker with 8 kills. He is now mentor ranked. Nothing really to click to the base of Allan because all of his units just completely disappeared. But again, he should be okay. He should be able to come back here. Another harassment right here by Pobbes. Again, Pobbes just harassing all over the map right now. Just trying to stop Allan's income right here. Look at that. All of those drones not mining at all. That's actually going to hurt them out a lot. Come on, Allan. Move them. Move them. There you go. Finally, Allan realizing that he is not moving some of those units. Here we go. We do have the Colossus going to try to snap off all of the Spine Crawlers on the high ground, which is actually a very, very good thing. That's going to allow him to clean or thin out the defense before he does send out the rest of his army. We do have these Brutals right here walking as fast as possible. Charge! Here we go, guys. We're coming! On the way, guys. Finally, they get there, and now they're gonna be able to focus fire on all those Colossus, and all the Colossus are just gonna go down so fast. How much upgrade does these rulers have? They are only on one upgrade though. Interesting fact right there. But those rulers just went down like paper, or the Colossus just went down paper, and this Colossus right here now has 50 kills. Damn. That Colossus, I would be happy if this Colossus doesn't go down until the end of the game. I'm gonna actually try to look for that Colossus. We'll see what happens to that Colossus. Hopefully it survives. We do have a couple of Voyagers starting to pop out here for the base of Pobbes, and actually a Fleet Beacon is on the way right now. Interesting play right here. Are we gonna see carriers? Most likely we will see a mothership very, very shortly, as another base of Allan is gonna go down here. That base was not even used at all. Allan looking pretty shaky here at this moment. But again, he is still mining from a couple of bases here. He did lose this base, but now he's trying to rebuild his economy here as well. We'll see how fast he's going to be able to do that. Oh man, still neck and neck, guys. 190 against 121 right now. Pobbes is not supposed to get to supply cap right here. If he ever does, he's almost actually there right now. And if he ever does, it's going to be pretty bad for Allan. We do not see anything being produced because of that Fleet Beacon as of this moment. There is no mothership, there is no carrier. There's actually 2 Fleet Beacons. There's one right here in the main base, and there's also one right here by the 3rd base. Interesting. It's pretty interesting to know. Anyways, this is pretty much the only economy right here of Pobbes. There's barely anything right here by the 3rd. He needs to expand soon, or he needs to go for the kill soon. And finally, here we go. Mama Ship on the way. Where's your Mama Ship cooking now, Mr. Shamyan? I guess it's a good call, offering those Mama Ship cookies. By the way, if you guys in the VOD, in the YouTube universe, don't know Shamyan, I'm talking to him in the chat right now. We are actually live streaming this. I actually do the viewer replays usually live casted, so if you guys are interested in joining or tuning in to live cast viewer replays, you guys should follow me on twitter.com/wawasc. I usually upload or update my status there whenever I'm about to go live. Look at this, here we go. This voice is gonna get Fungal Growth right here as well. He was able to kill off a couple Spine Cores, but now those infestors are gonna repel those Voyagers away. But again, the damage is done already. He was able to kill off a couple of Spine Crawlers. Not really that much if you think about it. but then again, it's something. It's some damage dealt without any exchange in damage at all. Here we go. He's gonna try to do some damage right here as well. By the third base, he's gonna focus on a couple of those spine crawlers. It's actually gonna make things a lot easier for the ground units of Pobbes to enter the base. But I guess here we go. Consistent fungal growth. Are we gonna see the death of these voyages with just one growth? We'll see in just a second. Corruptors are coming in here as well. I don't think Pobbes even mind losing all these units right here. But finally, here he goes. He's gonna charge in right now. He knows there's only a few spine crawlers here on the high ground left remaining alive. But again, it might not be the smartest idea. Good fungal right there of Allan. It is now 177 against 168. Very, very nice play. And actually, Pobbes is gonna be moving backwards. We do have the mama ship on the field right here as well. It's not gonna be able to do anything as to this moment. But we do have more corruptors on the way right here. Look at that, a base inside in the middle of two opponents' bases. It's like an Oreo cookie right there, where the filling is Pobbes and the two black cookie biscuits is Allan's base. I don't know. That's the first thing I saw whenever I saw that. That's funny. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna see a little bit of harassment here on the high ground right now. Zealots are just charging in there to the spine crawlers, but again, there are just so many spine crawlers in the field that he is gonna be pretty much a-okay. But it's gonna take another warping of a set of units right there from Pobbes to be able to break through that defense. It is now 179 against 196. Oh my god, Allan might be able to win this game, guys. This is such an intense game. It is still anyone's game, I have to say. 3 corruptors on the field, or 3 corruptors, or 3 infestors are being made right now. Let's look at the unit tab real quick, guys. We do have 12 broodlords on the field, 14 corruptors, and 4 infestors. On the other side, we have 1 Colossus, 30 stalkers, and 1 immortal with 6 high templars, 7 zealots, and a mothership. Wow, very, very stacked still for both of these players. And Pobbes actually doesn't even mind losing all of those what do you call that, all of those zealots in exchange for all of the spine crawlers. Slowly but surely he was able to gonna break through that. But again, here we go. The vortex is gonna get hit, or it's gonna hit all of those air units right there. Oh, Allan is in a lot of trouble. Is he gonna send in all of his high templars? He's gonna send all of his stalkers. We will see in just 1 second. He's just gonna allow all these high templars to just wait and wait outside. And here we go. We should see some epic Psystorms here very, very shortly. There are no Psystorms, but again, there's still a ton of stalkers on the field. There we go. Finally, Psystorms are landing. Very, very nice. And more Starstorms are gonna land here as well. So much damage in just a short instance. No more broodlords inside, only corruptors in the field. Very, very good play right there by Pobbes. And now I am about to lose my my voice because this is such an epic game. 178 against 150. Allan is in a lot of trouble right now. There's still no up mining base right here for Pobbes as well. This is still a very, very close game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who is gonna run dry first. Oh my god, 178 against 151. A very, very good vortex right there by Pobbes. He was able to do enough that he was able to capture a ton of the units of Allan and put it inside the vortex, and allowed all of his high templars outside the vortex and just wait for all of the units of Allan to come out of the vortex and land those crucial Psystorms. Insta damage. Awesome stuff. And now here we go. Pobbes is gonna focus fire on this heavily defended base right here of Allan, but again, it's not gonna be enough with all of the army of Pobbes right in there. Oh man, that was such a good clash right there. Very, very epic result right there. I wasn't really even expecting that, but again, it was actually a very, very tough choice as well for the Zerg. He is actually in a pinch right there. He can't really do that much because for one, broodlords are very, very slow. It's very easy to put them inside the vortex, and 2, that's pretty much all the anti-ground units that he has. That's it. And infestors, there's no meat shield at all, no zerglings, no roaches at all in that armor composition. And we might pretty much as well see the end right here of Allan. Oh, this is gonna be so epic. Oh, it's an epic game. Another big heavily defended base right here by Allan. Looks like it's gonna go down very, very soon. We have corruptors floating towards the other side. They are gonna be able to take down the void race, but I think that's pretty much it. Picking up right now are those stalkers. Gonna try to focus fire on those corruptors as fast as he can. Wow, very, very good play right here by Pobbes. 159 against 161. He doesn't even care about those 2 spine crawlers remaining because they don't matter anymore. There's nothing really there to attack. Now Now is the time. Here we go. We might see the final push right here. Finally, Zergers are here to the field. Gonna be the mutuals and gonna be surrounding all of those Stalkers. The Stalkers are so low in HP already. 148 against 148. It is still negative, guys. We have another mothership on the way. I didn't even see that the mothership was able to take it down. Was taken down right there by Allan. So that's actually a small victory for him. It is still negative. Pobbes actually slow on food supply right now. Wow, very awesome stuff right there for both players. Another base right here about to get taken out right there by Allan. This is still negative, guys. Good side storms right there. Good side storm hits. Those Zergers are gonna go down one by one. Archons are being morphed in air right now. It doesn't look like they are gonna make it, as those rulers are way on top of them. Wow, epic stuff right here, guys. Very good games. 5 Archons on the way. Archons are actually very good decision right here by Pobbes again, because they are good against those Zerglings, against Broodlords as well, against comped up Broodlords, and they do a lot of damage. They have a measly radius with their attack. They do splash damage though. They do splash damage, but again, it's a really small area. But again, it might be enough because they just need to get surrounded by Zerglings to do, or to deal those damage, the splash damage. Look at this. Oh no, a train of drones is about to get taken out right here. This is gonna be pretty bad right here for Allan. If Allan loses this is gonna be pretty much GG. Oh my god, economy is gonna go down to 0. Let's look at the harvester time right now. 40 against 62. Pobbes still has a good amount of harvester, but again, look at that. Almost all of his harvester are actually gonna take it out here as well. This only mining base is about to get taken out here. This base is pretty well secured as well. This one most likely will get taken out here by all these Broodlords, but I'm not sure if Allan will have enough here. Nothing's really touched the main base of each player. They're just trying their best to kill economy on both sides, which actually hasn't happened yet. I believe if ever one decides to go for the main base, to the heart, to the core, to the production area of an opponent, they're gonna be able to win this game. If ever they're gonna be able to kill that off. We do have the Mama ship on the field here again. Round number 2 for that Mama ship. Wow, I just have to say, wow, good game right here. Happy to cast today. Happy you guys are joining in. All you gazillion viewers right now. In my head, you know, in my dreams, all you gazillion viewers right there watching this game. Hope you guys are having fun as we might see the last push right here, the last battle, last clash right here. Oh, this game. Oh, here we go. Vortex again, landing on a good amount of units. And look at that Archon toilet all the way. Oh my god, 1 bullet left outside that Vortex. But again, it is gonna be pretty much GG. Oh, feedback on all of those queens. And there you go, destroying all of those Broodlords. And that is gonna be it. Good game by Pobbes, taking out Allan, our Zerg player. This is actually a pretty good game. I was happy to cast this game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any replays you guys wanted to share to the world, please do not hesitate to send them to me at wawasc2@gmail.com, and I'll try my best to cast them for you guys and upload them on my YouTube page and also on the Twitch TV. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys press the like button down there and follow me as well, twitter.com/wawasc. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. I am out. Bye.